This is our new Polartec land, starting here with typical fleeces like 200 weight Polartec fleece. In the middle is Thermal Pro High Loft, the fabric we got from Patagonia that makes such wonderful hoodies. And below that is Polartec Power Stretch, which makes fantastic leggings. And going a little over to the right, on the top row, where it starts with blue, that's Wind Pro Stretch, which is very, very stretchy fabric. It has a hard face, water repellent finish, makes great leggings. Below that, currently where the camo is Wind Pro. Wind Pro Fleece is a super tight weave that is also water repellent, and it makes lovely jackets. Below that we have Power Air, which is the most ecologically friendly fleece because all of the fibers are encapsulated in the tiny little pillows that you see that go against the skin. And then some Thermal Pro. Thermal Pro by Polartec is one of the warmest fleeces per square yard or square meter. And below that is some flame resistant Polartec base layers. And then over here we have Polartec Power Dry, which is a moisture wicking fabric that's mechanically wicking. In other words, it doesn't use chemicals to pull moisture from your body. It's the construction of the yarn that causes a capillary action. And we have everything from very lightweight, silk weight Power Dry to mid-weights and heavier weights. And many of these styles are highly sun protective and contain silver, which kills bacteria. On the top row, you see Polartec Delta. Now you'll notice that our fabrics don't look great on the shelf, but that's because we're not showing them for display. So what you're seeing is actually the wrong side of the fabric, and the right side is tucked inside here. Polartec Delta is a wicking fabric, but it also retains a slight amount of moisture in the outside layer so that it increases the evaporative cooling of your body. So basically it's sweat activated to cool. And then here we have Polartec Power Grid. Polartec Power Grid is a power dry, but in addition to wicking on the back of the fabric, where you have these grids, that enhances the ability to pull moisture and also creates channels that moisture can travel on to evaporate even faster. So the right side of the fabric is very smooth. You can see the grid, but it's actually the grid that goes against the skin in Power Grid. And we have everything from high warmth, which makes fantastic long underwear and hoodies, to silk weights, very, very lightweight Power Grid. And last but not least, over here we have Power Wool. Power Wool is a beautiful fabric by Polartec. And again, you're seeing on the shelf the wrong side of the fabric. But it's a merino that goes against your skin, knit to a synthetic that pulls the moisture from that wool and makes it more durable as well. Power Wool is just a beautiful fabric as a base layer. It's non-itchy. And we have silk weight, mid-weight, and we do have a little bit of heavyweight left that makes great leggings as well. We also have some specialty insulations by Polartec. These are called Alpha and Alpha Direct. Alpha is an active insulation, so what that means is if you are lining a jacket with an active insulation and you're hiking or you're exerting a lot of energy, it's going to release that extra heat but retain enough to keep you warm when you stop. This is all Alpha. And then the last one we have in white here is called Power Fill, and Power Fill is better than Primaloft or Thinsulate. It's an extremely warm and super, super soft fabric that's an insulation that is used for when you just need to stay warmer and is not necessarily an active insulation. So it's going to keep you warmer overall. And that is the Polartec area of our store. The finished garments that you see here are mostly made with Polartec Power Dry and Power Grid.